4, call. 6, call.
In this episode of Weekly Poker Hand, we're taking a look at an interesting spot from Game of Gold. Make sure you check out the show if you have not already. We are playing four-handed. There are some payout implications at this table, but they're not too substantial right now. In this hand, it folds around to Maria Ho in the small blind with Jack of Clubs, 6 of Diamonds. They are playing 30 big blinds deep. Effective, she limps the Jack-6 offsuit. And then Lukas Robinson, Robin Poker, checks the 6 of Spades, 5 of Diamonds. Let's go to the flop.
$40.
4, bet 40. 6, call.
The flop comes Jack of Diamonds, 7 of Diamonds, 2 of Spades. Maria Ho with top pair and backdoor flush draw bets 1 big blind. Lukas Robinson decides to call. You may be surprised to see a call with only 6 high, but facing a 1 big blind bet into a pot that will go up to 5 if you call, you have to stick around pretty wide. Now, if you told me because of payout implications you wanted to fold, maybe you think Maria's just going to keep betting on a lot of turns and is going to apply a lot of pressure and will not give you very many bluffing opportunities or the ability to see the river, I think folding becomes a little bit better. But as your opponent is generally more straightforward and passive going to the turn and river, I think you definitely want to call. So I think you can go either way with this 6-5 junker in Robinson's hand. He calls though. Let's go to the turn.
4, check.
I hate to say it, but I think if you're Lucas, you're all in here. Or like,
If
you're
she
at least
checks
pure
it.
bluff for like,
It's a good hand to bluff with, one of the best hands to bluff
oh,
with,
for
really.
sure. I mean, Maria can just have like what? Like King 10 with a diamond and
Diamond, yeah,
stuff.
for
Kind of a
sure.
lot.
Six, waste 80.
That's not gonna do it, Robin. It's 100% not.
Say 4, call.
The turn is the rough 8 of Diamonds for Maria because now there's a flush available, 8-7's there, she loses to some jacks, etc., etc., etc. She checks. She certainly could continue value betting at this point, but she does go for the check. And now Robinson has to bet with his open-ended straight draw and junky flush draw. He bets 2 big blinds. I think maybe he wants to go just a little bit bigger so that he can set up a huge river jam to apply maximum pressure to Maria to try to make her fold out all of her hands worse than 2 pair or something like that. But he does go 2 big blinds. Maria has a super easy call. Let's go to the river.
That's a good card.
No, it's not.
You think he's leading there with a 7 on the turn? I don't think she's gonna fold.
That's a good point.
Say 4, check. Say 6, bet 300,000.
Hey, good for him, man. You know, like he made a play with like a good combo for it. He showed some heart. It's good for him. Like doing a thing.
Oh, Maria, you got this. Just throw the chip in.
The river is the 7 of clubs, which improves a few of Robinson's hands, such as a random 7-6 that decided to bet the turn, or ace of diamonds 7 that decided not raise preflop and decided to bet the turn. So Maria checks. Robinson then bets almost the size of the pot, 300K into the 340K pot. We're going to find out what Maria does in just a second. But what I want to know is, do you prefer to have commentators commenting over the poker hands, or do you prefer the music, like Game of Gold does? Perhaps with players kind of chatting on the side in the background. Which do you like better? Take a second, think about it, and let me know in the comments section down below.
Don't overthink it. You checked so you could call.
I personally really like the format of Game of Gold. I would have perhaps edited it to be a little bit more concise because I don't really care to see people thinking. That said, they did have a shot clock, so it's not like any of the hands took all that long. I also loved hearing good, strong poker players discussing the hands in the background. I thought that was pretty cool as well. I think in general, though, I prefer commentary from good, strong, world-class poker players over this format, but I prefer this format over non-good, strong, world-class poker player commentators. That's just my personal opinion. To each their own, though. Anyway, facing this 300K bet, let's see what Maria does.
No, don't.
No, she's not. She's calling.
Maria, you have 10 seconds.
She's really, you can see that she's really fishy.
Call. Call, Maria, call.
5 seconds. Say 4, 4.
Ah!
I'm dialed in. I'm dialed in, bro. I told the ace fold and then that one.
Oh, whipped
I don't know,
it in her
man.
grill too. He whipped it right in her grill. It's cold-blooded, bro.
Yeah. Good.
After a lot of thought, Maria makes a fold. Some of the people in the back cannot believe it, but this is probably not that tight / bad of a fold with top pair, no kicker. This is a spot where you lose to pretty much all value bets, right? So you need Robinson to be bluffing. And so far in this Game of Gold series, he has not been too out of line at all. In Game Theory Optimal World, Jack 6 actually mixes between calling or folding in situations like this. Now, if Robinson used a bigger and bigger bet, you should be more inclined to fold. As he uses a smaller bet, you should be more inclined to call. Also, though, very importantly, Jack 6 is not mixing randomly. Jack 6 calls when it has the 6 of diamonds, and it folds when it doesn't, assuming you think your opponent's playing perfectly. So, Maria has that 6 of diamonds. Why does the 6 of diamonds matter? Well, it blocks Robinson from having a few additional flushes that would naturally be in his range. And because of that, Maria should probably find the hero call if she thinks Robinson is not bluffing, or if she thinks he's bluffing adequately. That said, if she's paying attention at all, she probably thinks he's not bluffing quite often enough, and therefore, she should fold, and she does. This time, though, Robinson was well out of line. He gets after it. He makes the play he needed to make, and he scoops the pot.